man, I'm pretty sure we all did not expect this one to be this good, but yep, Cyberpunk Edgerunners anime was indeed peak, bro. So of course, if you don't know, Cyberpunk, the famous video game that's known for its glitches and stuff, that released the anime, I think a few years after the game, and who knew the anime was gonna be this good? Like, it's really good, bro. And it's also on Netflix, by the way, with 10 episodes. Each episode is like 25 minutes, so you can easily binge that like in a day. But here today, I'm gonna tell you why you should watch Edgerunners and why it is indeed that good. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. So let me first go and start off saying I wasn't gonna watch this, because well, usually when it comes to Netflix animes, I gotta be heavily convinced to watch it, because I don't know, it's something with Netflix. It just. Yeah, but anyway, it's also I wanted to play the Cyberpunk game, but ever since I heard the reviews and stuff, especially when it first came out, boy, oh, people was not having it, and that's why I was like, oh, so I guess I back off of this game for a while, and now cut to after the anime. I got the game and I'm actually enjoying it as well. But anyways, it's not about the game. I'll get to the game later. But yeah, back to the anime. I think this anime did a very good job at telling the story of what it needed to be told and have like a simple storytelling way, and then ending it off 10 episodes they had. And it's especially shown in the beginning episodes of the series where especially episode 1 and 2, where we see David, our main character, who's, by the way, character design is really nice and very unique. We see the main character David go through the street life kid life, and we see how his ways of thinking back then, and then how he's going through school and hates it. His mom wants him to be something in life, take the route that she couldn't take, and be successful in life. I guess in a corporate where you go to like a big school and then become something. But of course David didn't like that, and he wanted to do things more exciting in his way, but he still wanted to make his mom proud, so he's kind of like in a little dilemma until something shocking happens. You know how Cyberpunk is in the game. Something that happens in literally the beginning or in the first episode that changes the whole story, and I'm like, oh, junk. Like, I didn't. By the way, I'm gonna talk about spoilers later, like in the later half of this video, so I'll let you know when I'm about to do it. But yeah, like, it literally caught me off guard, and I think that moment definitely changed him, because of course who wouldn't change? And that's when we get to see him encounter this cyberpunk lifestyle, new tech gear, and then that little thing that was on his back. I forgot what it's called already. I guess like a booster or something like that. But basically it gave him powers, it gave him super speed, and that's when he just go over and just use that power to his advantage, stand up to bullies, stand up to the the authorities and stuff. And yeah, so that's when he enjoys life again, when he gets that new power basically. And this is where we meet other characters that have like a similar difficult upbringing and a hard life. And as we meet Lucy, oh my god, I love Lucy, oh my god. We meet Lucy, and then later on we meet her crew, Maine, Becca, Kiwi, Dorio, and some others. And they go on missions and take gigs similar to the game, in Cyberpunk, and they basically do missions for money. And of course, when they do it successfully, they party on later. And I think this is a great way that we get to know the cast. We get to know Lucy more, Maine, well, a little bit of Maine. Get to know more about Kiwi. Yeah, we get to know about basically the whole cast and how they end up here a little bit, and then basically the way of thinking and the actions they take. So interesting characters, and you get to see David grow accustomed to this new family of his and new friends. And to basically give like a summary of some characters, Maine is like the big OG, big tough guy, and the shot calling and stuff, what I'm saying? But you could tell that Maine was like a father figure to David a little bit, and you can also tell that Maine sees himself in David when he was young. And yeah, I like how they work that. And also you got Becca, who's kind of like literally a Harley Quinn, but like legit crazier and stuff. I love Becca, oh my god. And then you got Lucy, oh my god, man. I think she won everybody's hearts because she's like a misunderstood character, and then she just has that vibe to her, like chill, and like this heartwarming character, oh my god. And then you got Kiwi, which is another fan favorite of mine. It's like basically the chill person as well, but she does a lot of things done. I feel like people underrate her a lot. She does a lot of things behind the scenes, and people don't give her credit for like that. Even got some like smaller characters like the mom, the boss guy, the guy that gave David his machines and stuff. I guess you could call him mechanic or something like that. Even he has like great character writing. It's small, but it's there, what I'm saying? And I like how they give these characters their stories and like how the way they act and stuff. And one of my favorites is David, Lucy, Rebecca, Kiwi, and Maine, in that order, top 5. So yeah, another great thing that I think the show does great at is the parallels between the characters, the settings, and the episodes, man. if you look at the episode 10, the final episode, and go back to the original episode, oh my, the way they showcase that is amazing. And you got the parallel between Maine and David. Like I said, Maine sees the younger stuff in him. Got the parallel between even Kiwi and Lucy. They got a little relationship. It's just a whole bunch of nice parallels that people are gonna see, you know, and think, oh wow, this is like really great, and it's captivating to the watchers as well. And that story, like I said, is simple, but like, you can see how like a regular street kid goes from like this boring life that he hates to a new life with crimes, money, you know, shooting, and basically just being accustomed to that lifestyle, and changes his perspective about life. Now let's talk about the animation, because holy man, Trigger just, oh my god, if you watch Gurren Lagann, if you watch Kill la Kill, that is all there in Cyberpunk anime. The flashy colors, that punk, you know, aesthetic, man. The blue midnight colors, man, and it's all there. The backgrounds are amazing. The scenery is amazing. The visuals amazing, and oh my god, trust me, animation. When they have shootouts, bro, especially like later on in the series, you could tell the animation went like dumb. And also, if you don't know, this is really gory, and it's like not safe for work type stuff, because, you know, they show, yeah, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, basically it's just a whole bunch of like crazy animation. You're literally gonna get immersed and like won't like take your eyes off the screen, man. That's what happened to me. It was so beautifully like drawn and stuff. Easily one of the top animated shows this year. And if you don't take my word for it, go look at it yourself and you'll see, man. And I also like how some episodes like have like great cinematic structure. Like one episode, or at least a few, shows like a crazy part in the beginning of the episode, and then it shows you how he got there, and then it's like crazy because, man, once you see like what happens in the beginning, like holy shit, like what the hell happened, and then they show it and you just be like, damn bro, like this is really great stuff. And the OST, of course, not one like the best like Naruto or Bleach. It's also another great thing I like about the show, because like it had like a very select few songs. Of course, you know, 10 episode anime, they don't have that much, you know, different songs, but man, that ending thing, I don't know what is about that ending thing, it just hits, bro. That this way it was sung, and like the, you know, different like, you know, visuals and stuff for that ending, it's really nice. And also, that OST that played in episode 6, that, oh my, you know what I'm talking about, you know exactly what I'm talking about. That OST was just amazing, bro. And they played it again later on. It's just that shit stand out to me. Alright, so now I'm gonna talk about this is the part where I'm talking about the basically spoiler stuff, and this section is like for people who, you know, seen it and finished it. So if you haven't watched it, or if you like close to finishing it but you haven't yet, click off this video. I don't blame you. I got, you know, 5 minutes, so yeah, thank you for watching so far. But now it's time to talk about the show and this, you know, spoiler review of it. I'll give you one last chance. 3, 2, 1, boom. Alright, so holy shit, man, this was a dark series. I did not expect, or I did expect a little bit, but still, it's like the way they had these deaths in this series, man, one by one, each of the main cast was falling, and I think the one that like well, a few hit me, but like the ones that stand out to me was definitely Maine. Like I said, episode 6 is like one of the best episodes I've seen this year. And like the way it was directed, the way it was handled, the way it was like written, Jesus Christ. Man, he went out like an OG, I'm telling you. And then another death that happened that honestly hurt me was Rebecca, because I like how they showed her, you know, development later on in the series, and how she's starting to, you know, went from like a crazy girl to like this caring girl for David, and then see her die by the goddamn Atom Smasher. And honestly, it sucks, 'cause I wish she'd like honestly, you know, seen more of her, like at least the backstory ish a little bit, but she was a very interesting character to me. I don't know why I like those type of characters, you know, Harley Quinn's, Jinx from Arcane, you know. But yeah, I don't know why I like this type of characters, but they just always stand out to me, end up being one of my favorite characters. But I wish, you know, her death was like, damn, it happened last minute too. Yeah, I wish we'd got more of her, but it is what it is. And honestly, I could see these deaths coming, because, you know, well, they are criminals, and like the street world is not, you know, forgiving. They have committed sins and stuff like that, but all those killings they did, so it's eventually gonna come back to them. And as I said in the beginning of the series, I forgot to say, I don't know if it was Kiwi or Maine, but like, or maybe the mechanic, he was like, either in this city, you either live long enough to be crazy, or you die young, or something like that. And that was true, because that's literally what happened to each and every one of the main cast, besides Lucy, of course. And I'm glad she was able to go to the moon and stuff, but goddamn, the way David went out was honestly beautiful and sad at the same time. That ending left me thinking the next day, like, holy shit, man, what the hell happened at that ending? David sacrificed himself so Lucy could have a great life. But it's also good that, because honestly, in David's last final moments, I'm glad he died as a human and not like a cyborg or a robot, because he was headed that way. You should have saw how his body was, a whole bunch of, you know, machines jacked up to his body. And yeah, so he died as a human and went out with a bang. And whew, that was beautiful writing. So yeah. But for the people who left the video, if you're back now, if you skipped time stuff, thank you. By the way, I know I talked like a lot about the series and, you know, there's great stuff about it, but honestly, it's not, of course, the best series of, you know, 2022. It's definitely a contender for some people, but I think to me it's like number 10 or 9 or like top 10 list. But it's still really great and one of the best series that came out this year. And I will admit, like, there was some flaws I didn't like about it. Like, it was a little fast paced. Like, you know, sometimes like get to know more about the characters in the past. They kind of brush over the people past a lot, which kind of like sucks a little bit. So yeah. Also, there was some still shots in this anime. I don't know why it like was stalling so much, but it was a little pet peeve of mine. But other than that, that was pretty much it. The series is great, and I loved it. And I hope you check it out. Cyberpunk Edgerunners. It's literally one of the best animes this year. Until fall comes, because holy shit, Chainsaw Man, Bleach, oh my god. Alright, but yeah, I'm rambling too much. But yeah, I hope you watch it. And for the people who watched it, I pray for you, okay? And yeah, that being said, catch you next video, and I'm out. Bye.